Today we look at the procedure when handling appointments. Let's watch the following short clip regarding appointments.
Today we're going to look at managing appointments from a holistic approach. So what does holistic mean? The dictionary says analyzing whole system of beliefs, characterized by the view that a whole system of beliefs must be analyzed rather than simply its individual components. What that means is you don't look at any given day by itself. In other words, if someone wants to schedule an appointment with your manager or a conference call, or maybe there's a regular meeting that's being held, when you look at those dates, you don't look at it as an individual day. You look at it as a whole in terms of what happened last week, what's happening this week, and what's happening next week. That's how Jasmine approaches my calendar, and that's how I used to approach my executives' calendars too when I was an administrative professional. The idea being is that if you look at a date in by itself and you just say, oh, wow, look, Thursday's open, my manager has time at 11 o'clock, so I'm going to drop you in, and you haven't really looked at what's happening several days before and what's happening several days after, you may be really giving your manager a time crunch. In other words, you may be really pressing your manager's available time where they need to be focusing on something else. My simple advice to you, this is a phrase I use all the time, just remember, because a time is open, it does not mean it's available.
Let's look at the procedure for when your senior cancels or changes the time of an appointment. This is a sensitive matter as it will disturb the routine of everybody involved. Your senior may be ill or may suddenly have to leave town, which will cause the date and time of the appointments he's got scheduled to be changed. The cancellation or change should be done as soon as possible. To avoid frustration, make sure to inform everybody involved that the appointment was cancelled or changed. The fastest form of communication should be used when informing all parties. Offer an apology for the cancellation or change. If the appointment is so urgent that it cannot wait, the matter should be referred to the person taking charge in the absence of your senior. When the appointment is shifted from one person to another, the client should be notified of the fact and should be given the name and details of the other person. All documents and background information should be given to the substitute. And finally, should the client prefer to wait to see the senior, make sure that he or she will be back at the office at that specific time.